Hi, I'm CJ Miller on location live at the Fort Wayne Farm Show inside the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum, and I ran into a fellow Fort Wayner. Is that the way to call it?
Here I am, yes. We'll call it Fort Wayner.
A fellow Hoosier, how about that? From the Allen County area, Mr. Don Wyss. He's a corn and soybean producer from southern Allen County, also into Wells County. He's also a member of the executive committee for the United Soybean Board. And when you look at soybeans and the pricing for soybeans, we've seen the prices dip here over the last several years, or the last several months, I should say, due to a whole host of different factors. But United Soybean Board, I know that the team is really working hard to build additional value and build that dollar amount for soybeans that producers are receiving.
No, you're exactly right, CJ. The reason I got involved in our state checkoff board and now on the United Soybean Board as a farmer was to look and see how those checkoff dollars were being invested to bring most value back to our family farms, whether you're in Indiana or any other soy producing state in the United States. I've been really excited, even with the tightening margins, I've been really excited of the focus of the board, the farmers that sit on the board being very smart with the investments of those checkoff dollars to bring value back to the farm over time.
And among those investments, we've talked over the years about the soybeans being used in Pore Shield, which is a concrete protectorant, if you will. Also, soybeans used in Skechers shoes, in tires. So many new uses for soybeans that, once again, Don, have driven up that value for soybeans produced by farmers.
Naturally, there are always efforts being made to find new uses for soybeans that bring value back to the farmer. You know, we definitely don't lose the fact that we need to focus on exports and moving exports, whether it's a soybean or soybean product or in livestock meat. But at the same time, these new developments, like you mentioned, in tires and in shoes, Pore Shield, the concrete sealant, soy foam, these are really exciting when you think about other opportunities to use soybeans in other parts and other industries that they're looking for this environmentally friendly source to bring into their products. Soybeans is a good fit for that in a lot of areas.
And when we talk about soybeans and that investment of the checkoff dollar, that $1 that goes in the checkoff organization really is returned back many, many times over.
It continues to get studied. We look at that in a detailed manner every 5 years on the United Soybean Board. So when we think about every checkoff dollar being invested by a farmer in the United States, it's bringing $12 back in additional value into the industry. So that in and of itself is a strong measurement. I'm excited to say that the reason why the checkoff is here is to bring that value and to see the value coming back. We're not getting it all the way back to the farm level. Everybody's, when you think about where is that $12? I need it all. But at the same time, it's helping the entire industry, trickling back to the farm. It's lifting the entire industry, and we're real excited about the data.
Don, before we hit the record button, you were telling me that you produce high oleic soybeans on your farm there in southern Allen County into Wells County, and that's another development from United Soybean Board.
Well, when I think about the amount of checkoff dollars that have gone into invest in the high oleic soybean, it's big. It's over $100 million. But as far as the premiums paid back over time now to U.S. soybean farmers, where high oleic is raised, that area continues to expand with this new market with roasted high oleic soybeans into dairy rations. So you're seeing this ballooning effect around the country. It's over $300 million now in premiums coming back to the farmer. And so, again, another checkoff win when we think about investing those dollars, developing a market, and now we're seeing the benefits of that coming back to with farmer premiums.
Don, what message do you have for Indiana soybean producers as we get set? I know spring is fast approaching. I know there's snow on the ground as we speak right now in Fort Wayne at the Fort Wayne Farm Show. But what message do you have for Indiana soybean producers as they gear up for planting season?
My message is hang in there. We're at a tough spot right now with tough markets. but at the same time, the gray hair that I have now, I've experienced this roller coaster ride a few times for the highs and the lows. I'm an optimistic guy. We'll figure it out, and get ready to plant another soybean and corn crop in this area and other parts of the country here in 2026. And I wish everyone the best.
Once again, Don Wyss. He is a member of the executive committee of the United Soybean Board, also farms here in Allen County and the surrounding areas. Don, thank you so much for joining us here today on Hoosier Ag Today. I appreciate it.
Happy to do it. Thanks, CJ.
And on location live from the Fort Wayne Farm Show, I'm CJ Miller for Hoosier Ag Today.